Yup. Alright, it's that time of year. It's time to transform this cricket ground into a football field. This time last week, we got the ground groomed, which is essentially just a light scarifying, which pulled out a lot of this dead material and created a nice little seed bed for the ryegrass seed to go down. Like I said, it's been 7 days and the ryegrass is starting to germinate. That little grass there with the purple stem was a piece of rye. We also got these synthetic covers put over the valve boxes around the field as well. If you can remember a couple of weeks ago, we mowed the wicket table pretty much to nothing, poked some holes in it, put down some perennial ryegrass seed and some fertiliser, and then chucked the growth mats on. So here's a look at all the growth on the wicket table since then. Unfortunately, it was a bit wet down this end and the growth mats stuck to the soil and it didn't really allow the grass to push through. So we're going to have to do something about that. Also came back from a week annual leave to discover that this pit was completely full of water and the pump had some rubbish stuck inside of it. Not ideal, it also caused the pump to blow up. And due to all that rain, these roadside pits were clogged up with leaves and mud, so had to dig those out. Put our big pump inside this pit to pump all the water out onto the road. This will take a couple of hours to get rid of all the water. In the meantime, here's a big ghetto banger. Scream, are we having fun yet? Yeah, yeah. Bit of Nickelback for your night. Then it was time to finally get the AFL football goalposts up. Took the caps off and then walked the posts out to the field. Stumbled upon this little redback. It wasn't little, it was actually quite big. I think it's a redback. And just like that, the goals down this end were up quite easily. Unfortunately, not the same down this end. I had them marked in the wrong spot, so I had to get the metal detector out again, and then use this vacuum to suck all the water out of the sleeves. 3 out of 4 were fine, but this fourth one was a hassle, as there was no cap on it and it was just full of soil, so I had to dig all that out. Finally got one of the posts in. This usually takes about an hour. It took us literally 4 or 5 hours throughout the day. So thankfully we got them in eventually. Stay tuned for part 2 coming tomorrow. Thanks for washing. Bread.